Well, hello everyone. My name is Master David Clements, and today I'm going to talk to you guys about these belts on the wall and what they represent and how they came into being. And it's probably not what you think. I'm also going to talk a little bit about the black belt and why it's made a certain way. You know, the old legend goes that, well, the belt tied around your waist and everything was white. And the more you trained, the more it got dirty and blood and sweat and tears and mud and everything else. And then pretty soon it turned black. Well, I don't know if that's really true or not, but I do know that the father of karate, he created Shotokan back in the early 1900s. His name was Gichin Funakoshi, and I have a third-degree black belt in Shotokan. He created the first belt system. And there were only a few belts, a few colors, but he was a school teacher. And he understood that people learned in categories of knowledge, like first grade, second grade, high school, college, etc. And so he created a colored belt system for motivation and for the categories of what he wanted to teach. And obviously, as the years went by, we have incorporated many different colors, and different systems have their own colors, etc., etc. So let me go through what ours represent, and this is like a plant growing. The white belt. The white belt is basically innocence. You don't know anything. Yellow belt represents the seed. A small seed that's planted into the ground. The orange is that seed that's cracking, and the inside of that shell, if you guys know anything about planting or plants, the color of the inside of that shell. Purple is when it starts to come up through the ground, just before it breaks the ground, and green is the tender young plant as we're moving up. And then blue would represent the sky that the plant is reaching for. And then red, remember now we're talking about a plant growing up and maturity. Red is autumn. It's the fall color. And it's getting mature now. And then brown represents the hard bark. It's the toughness, and that's why we have the word intensity under the brown belt. The toughness of the plant, or the hardness of the tree. And then black is the opposite of white. Now, in Oriental culture, there's a lot of the endless circle thing. So when you're looking at the white belt and the black belt, they're opposite, white, black. When they make the black belt, they make it so that white material is underneath the black. Now, when you first receive your black belt, it's pretty black. The more you wear it, and this is my workout belt, the more white it becomes because the black wears off. And eventually, all that black will be off the belt, and you will be a white belt again. And the old saying goes that the more you learn, black belt, master level, you become more of a student. And so that's pretty neat. So that's the story behind the color of our belts and why the black belt is made the way it is. You never stop learning.